Yeah, what the fuck's up? I'm on time this time. I ain't on CP time this time. But technically, from Chuck P, CP. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm on time, man. It's Chuck P. C-Ville's finest, Realville, Holyfield number 27. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in. First of all, man, I want to start out by saying RIP to Patrick Day, man. RIP to Patrick Day. Lost his life this past Wednesday from a fight that he had last weekend. This is it's just crazy, man. And a lot of bullshit been going on this past year in boxing as far as the deaths, man, as far as the boxers that we lost. With Sweet Pea, man, and the names go on and on. What's up, Supreme? What's happening, my brother? So yeah, it's just another soldier down, man. And Patrick Day. He said that he was going to try to achieve his dreams or die trying. And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did, man. So RIP to Patrick Day. But what's happening, man? What's happening, everybody? Hold on, what the hell I got going on now? It's crazy, man. I get my own notification for when I go live. Now live, it's Realville Holyfield. Well, what you telling me for? Tell everybody else. Yeah, man. RIP to Patrick Day, man. RIP, man. I watched that fight again this morning. I was like, damn. You know, just complications, man. He was knocked into a coma. Complications, man. And he passed away Wednesday. Just couldn't wake up. You know, and then we get a message from Errol Spence finally. You know, he finally talked, broke his silence, man, after that badass accident he had. And you want to know what he said, man? You want to know what he said, Supreme? He said, "No broken bones. I'm a savage." And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, being honest with you. Because when I heard that, I said, you still haven't learned. You still haven't learned, man. It wasn't it wasn't like I survived this, man. Thank God. This was a blessing. I got another second chance at life. No. Oh, I'm shit. No broken bones. I'm a savage. When I heard that, man, I said, you still haven't learned, man. You still haven't learned. What's up, Tay? Cool man Tay in the building. What's up, man? Oh man, dude, I don't blame you for not being on this motherfucker last week. Do you know what time I did this motherfucker last week? Man, I got up on just on GP, man. It was like fuck it. It was like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning when I did the show. Wasn't it, Supreme? It was late as fuck when I did that shit last week. It was only him and Josh in. Yep. Yeah, it was late as fuck last week when I did. I was to go and do the show, man. But the whole shit had happened with Errol Spence, and I was like, man, I gotta speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I couldn't believe that was a Hey, man, please hit the like button if you haven't hit it yet. Whoever watching, please hit that thumb up. Um, when I heard the statement, when he replied, I'm like, really? And I'm gonna say this, man. This version of Errol Spence ain't beating Terrence Bud Crawford, man. He ain't beating Terrence Bud Crawford. And I always said that. He don't live the boxer's lifestyle. He party too much. He drink too much. Terrence Bud Crawford lived a fighter's lifestyle, man. Discipline. Always like you know what? And I hate to I ain't gonna say I hate to say it, but I can't believe I'm saying it. Kind of like a Sean Porter. You know that motherfucker Sean Porter already training. Already training, man. They ain't got a fight scheduled or nothing, man. But in the gym, getting it in, working. You know what I'm saying? Like EJ don't do that shit, man. He'll do his thing. He'll have a fight. He'll eat a bunch of greasy shit, drink like a motherfucker, get out of shape. That's just EJ. He relied basically on his talent, man. You know, but oh, as far as Patrick Day, Jermell Charlo, you know, a middleweight boxer, trains with Errol Spence. He's going to pay for the funeral, man. He went on ahead and said he gonna pay for the whole motherfucking funeral, man. So I was like, that's what's up. That's what's up. I just read that like right before I got on. So that's what's up, man. Um, but yeah, that shit with EJ kind of blew me away, man. So I'm like, damn, dude, it ain't just you, bro. You out on the motherfucking road, man. You got other people you need to be looking out for. You going at them high excessive speeds at that time of night. Do anything could have happened, man. Luckily for him, and thank God he didn't have no broken bones. Thank God this man ain't dead. Thank God this man can still see his kids. Thank God he didn't kill anybody else. You didn't hear that come out of his mouth. No broken bones. I'm a savage. Yeah, and the thing is, Supreme, I'm not saying don't party. I'm not saying don't have a drink. Shit, I like to do both. But don't get crazy with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to know your limit. You got to know your limit, man. There you go. You know what I'm saying? And when you do it, don't get crazy with the shit. These motherfuckers act like these motherfuckers act like they take a shot. Oh man, I need the whole bottle. God damn, motherfucker, relax. Man, I got a question, man. Is this motherfucking Madden curse real? Did y'all motherfuckers hear what the hell just happened to Patrick Mahomes? Man, I said, dude, that shit real, man. I know this is October, man. I think this is a quite fitting subject. Think about it, man. Damn near every motherfucking player that then got on that cover of that game that has some kind of traumatic motherfucking injury the season of. They got on the motherfucking cover of that game. Yeah, man. Pat is out of here. Out of here, Supreme. They said he commits up to about 6 weeks. Kansas City ain't gonna be shit now. I said, man, that we probably need to have a discussion about this Madden shit. That shit could be real, man. Somebody probably put a hex on that motherfucking game. Whoever get on the cover out of here that year. Shit. But when I looked at that, I was like, man, Patrick Mahomes, man. Ah, Didi, you made it on time this week, huh? I see you. What's happening? Oh man, Didi, I'm glad you on. Why everybody listening? It's 2 motherfucking scary movies I want y'all to watch. It's two scary movies I want y'all to watch. And they on YouTube. So no excuses. I want to introduce y'all motherfuckers to a motherfucker by the name of Art the Clown. A-R-T. A-R-T the Clown. This motherfucker makes Pennywise look like yesterday's news. He was so good in these 2 movies I'm going to tell you about. The name of the movies are called All Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve. The first one came out in 2013 and the second one came out in 2015. This motherfucker Art the Clown ain't no joke. This motherfucker was, dude, they had to give him his own franchise. He got his own movie now called The Terrifier. It's on Netflix too. But man, this motherfucker ain't no joke, man. Oh, most definitely, DD. And I want everybody to look at this. Like I said, saw that on Kill Count. Man, that's what hey, Tay. This motherfucker art ain't no joke, man. That's why I want y'all, if y'all haven't seen that shit, man, and I ain't gonna tell y'all to watch no bullshit either. I ain't gonna tell you to watch no bullshit. This shit on YouTube. All Hallows Eve. You gonna see some shit. It's gonna say something like English subtitle. Click that motherfucker. The whole movie. It's like an hour 20 something minutes, hour 30 minutes. Check that motherfucker out. Josh, what's happening? 2K put a hex on Madden and bought exclusive rights to the NFL. Yeah, man, you ain't lying, Supreme. Right. Yeah, because I remember, dude, let me tell y'all something about that. I remember when they came out with the NFL 2Ks with Randy Moss on the cover and shit. I loved that motherfucking game, but I was more of a visual, but the graphics was off the chain on that motherfucker. But when it came down to gameplay, I always had to revert back to Madden. But the graphics look bar none like damn near real on the 2K shit. But the gameplay was kind of iffy. The gameplay was better on Madden. Hell yeah, Josh. I'm glad you had the motherfucking weekend off, man. Hey, I was telling everybody, Josh, you gotta watch these two scary movies on YouTube, bro. All Hallows Eve and All Hallows Eve Part 1 and 2. The first one came out in 2013. The second one came out in 2015. If you're a fan of it, you know what I'm saying? The killer clown. Look, this motherfucker Art made it look like shit. He made it look like shit. This motherfucker got some of the most ferocious, terrifying motherfucking killings I've ever seen. All right, Tay. Oh, John, you gotta check them out, man. You have to check that shit out. Okay, he signed Aries versus Teddy Hart middleweight. Well, you know what? I like Aries, man. You know, I'm glad he found another place to make some money. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? This, you know, like if you didn't hear my rant last week, check it out because, like I said, that was the last one I'm doing on that wrestling shit. You know that was it. Yeah. Damn, man. They want to have these events on boxing nights, just like November 2nd, man. November 2nd, man. That's a big fight. They got Canelo Alvarez. He jumped up 2 weight classes to go against Kovalev for that title. You know, I think Canelo gonna drop his big ass. You know, but a lot of people think Kovalev got a chance, man, just because he's so much bigger. I think Canelo gonna beat the fuck out of him. Yeah. Canelo Alvarez and Sergey the Crusher Kovalev. Kovalev, man, got a title. He the weakest champion in the division. That's why Canelo want to whoop his ass. They already got the fight scheduled for the 2nd of November. I think Canelo about to be a champion in 4 divisions when the night's over with. You ain't lying, Josh. Well, it's gonna be just like I know y'all probably didn't watch the fight, but he fought another motherfucker by the name of Rocky Felding, who was similar to Kovalev, much taller, you know what I'm saying, a little bigger. He wasn't that much bigger, but a taller. All he did was broke him down with the body shots. Break him down, man. He broke that big tree down and got his ass out of there and knocked him out. He gonna do the same damn thing with Kovalev. I always say this. I say Rocky Fielding. You know how in a video game, how you got the difficulty levels, where you had Rocky Fielding, that's the beginner level, and it's gonna be the same thing with Kovalev, but you just bumping the difficulty up to the intermediate stage. You know, Kovalev is just a tight, just a little upgrade of Rocky Fielding. It's gonna be the same fight. He gonna break him down to the body, but it's gonna take him just a little longer to do it to the Crusher Kovalev than Rocky Fielding's shitty ass. But yeah, I would like to check out that MLW, but I gotta watch that fight. I gotta watch that fight. And then, oh my God, you know, we talked about that last week. These motherfuckers, they want to have a 10-hour long event on Halloween night. You know, like I said, they act like people don't have shit to do on those days and nights. Like that's insane to me. But yeah, man. Let me see what else. Oh shit, okay. Didi, I think you saw it. But Deontay Wilder, Ruiz King Kong Ortiz, we know that fight coming up November 23rd. And I just finished the intro for it. Just finished the intro for it, man. Man, we know what the fuck about to pop off in this fight, man. We know old ass King Kong gonna fuck around and get knocked out again. But I'ma say this though, man. They better put respect on King Kong's name. That big motherfucker ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. And I hate when people say, oh, he can't be that good. He's ranked number 6 in the world. Well, motherfucker, it's a reason why he ranked number 6, because won't nobody fight his motherfucking ass. The only motherfucker who had the balls to fight him was Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder almost died in the 7th round of that fight. If it wasn't for him persevering and digging in with that heart, he would have lost that goddamn fight, man. King Kong was welling on his ass. And King Kong been saying this. He said, listen to me, man. This motherfucker did not knock me out. He didn't knock me out. When I was whooping his ass in the 7th round, my big ass punched myself out. He said, I punched myself out and I got tired. And when he hit me, I fell to my knee. It ain't like I was flat on my motherfucking back. It wasn't like I was flat on my motherfucking nose up out of here. He said, I fell down to my knee because I was fatigued. I had just punched myself out. He said, the next time I won't do that shit. He said, the next time it won't go down like that. I know exactly what the fuck I got to do to beat Wilder. And everybody talk about how old he is and how he done got older. But don't nobody want to fight this old motherfucker. Anthony Flopshaw don't want to fight him. Tyson Fury said that Deontay Wilder was a crazy mad motherfucker for even getting in the ring with Ortiz. Dillian White's punk ass over on the other side of the pond. He said he too old. I don't want to fight him. Well, motherfucker, if he's too old, why don't you get in the ring and get a big payday or an easy payday on his big old ass? That's what I don't understand. If he's so old and he on crutches and all this other shit, why don't you go in there and whoop his old ass? Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, Supreme. That's Ball Bull from Tyson's Punch Out. Dude, they better put respect on that motherfucker's name, man. Exactly, Josh. Look at Big George Foreman, how old he was when he won that damn title. 45. Now, that's what makes this motherfucker interesting to me, man. He really like King Kong, the fucking monster. No one knows his age. He's a big, scary motherfucker. Have you seen the size of Ruiz King Kong Ortiz? This motherfucker is the real deal. He the real deal. And Deontay Wilder better be very motherfucking careful in this fight. Yes, DD. Yes, he is. Very big, strong King Kong. This motherfucker living up to that goddamn name and knocking the shit out of everybody else he come across. It's going to be like some Godzilla King Kong shit for real. Hey, Rod, what's the deal? So please don't think this is going to be some Dominic Brazil shit. Please don't think this is going to be the exact opposite of that. That motherfucker King Kong coming to throw down in this bitch. That's the most dangerous goddamn fight Deontay Wilder got. Because Fury ain't going to be shit. You see, he running and ducking and hiding, going off to the WWE and all this other stupid shit. Anthony Flopshaw ain't shit. Andy Ruiz about to take care of him December 2nd. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, that's December 2nd. Yeah. He about to fight King Kong again. A-Rod. He about to fight that big motherfucker again. And remember, that was the motherfucker who almost knocked Wilder ass out in that 7th round of the first fight. Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to tell people. Please don't think this is some Dominic Brazil shit when he went in there and just dismantled his ass in the first round. Please don't think this is Bermain Stavern part 2 when he went in there and smoked his motherfucking dreads out of there and got him up out of there. He melted away the first time in the first round. Not the first time, but in the first round. Don't think it's that shit. It ain't that shit. This motherfucker King Kong is a beast. Man, when they had announced that fight, I said, I don't like this fight. I don't like it. I said it's gonna be a monkey wrench in this heavyweight division. But it ended up being Andy Ruiz. He was the monkey wrench. Because everybody had all this shit planned out on how the heavyweight division was going to be. But when Big Baby Miller popped dirty for them PEDs, and they had to find a replacement for Anthony Flopshaw, and it was Andy Ruiz, the Mexican that got all them belts now, cherry picking gone wrong, Andy Ruiz beat the fuck out of him. And he going to beat the fuck out of him. Man, did y'all motherfuckers see how much weight that motherfucker done lost now? Like the fight, but wanted to fight later down the road. Yeah, man. This is what I said, but I want to get on Ruiz for a little bit. That motherfucker Andy Ruiz is in great shape now. That motherfucker, he look like he done lost like 50 motherfucking pounds. He look like a whole new person now. He about to go in that motherfucker and beat the fuck out of Anthony Flopshaw ass. Yes. Michael Moore 2019. Perfect motherfucking analogy. Yeah, man. Dude, this motherfucker, dude, Anthony Flopshaw moves like the Megazord from the Power Rangers. You know how like when they got them big ass Zords and them motherfuckers move all clunky and clumsy and shit? That's how Anthony Flopshaw move in the ring. Andy Ruiz is fluid and the speed of a jackrabbit for his size. Dangerous motherfucker. Dangerous. Style all wrong for Anthony Flopshaw. He gonna beat the shit out of him. And now he got the nerve to lose weight and get quicker. He about to beat his ass. I can't wait for this motherfucking shit. Wait a minute. But going back to Wilder and King Kong, this is what I wanted. I wanted Deontay Wilder to get undisputed first. I wanted one name, one face, one champion in the heavyweight division with all the belts. I wanted him to do that first. Then, if you want to go back and spar and have your little rendezvous with King Kong again, then that's all right. That's all right. I don't want nothing fucking this shit up. I don't want nothing fucking up this undisputed plan. We need Deontay Wilder to be the undisputed fucking champion. But when you got a roadblock in front of you like King Kong, Ruiz Ortiz, it ain't a guarantee. That's what I'm trying to say. This motherfucker ain't no joke, man. And a lot of people need to start putting respect on that man's name. You want to know what this one motherfucker told me in the comment section on a YouTube video? He gonna say, yeah, he number 6 in the division. He can't be the best. Well, motherfucker, when did he have the opportunity to be the best? When did he have the opportunity? Everybody running from him. It's a reason for that. This bitch ass motherfucker Eddie the Worm Hearn. Y'all know Eddie Hearn if you watch KTFO Info. The fucking promoter from across the pond and making something like a fool. He said up there, he signed King Kong Ortiz. He signed King Kong Ortiz just to keep Ortiz away from Anthony Flopshua. That's the only reason why he signed him, because he knew that motherfucker was a threat. And he knew he would beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua if they got in the ring. And Ortiz signed with him so he could get the fight. Eddie Hearn said, keep this motherfucker away from Anthony Flopshua. I'm telling you, and the only motherfucker he lost to was Deontay Wilder. He been crushing and destroying everybody else. Not even close. And that's exactly what Eddie Hearn did, Josh. Oh, yeah, you want to fight with Anthony Joshua? You know I can make that happen for you. Just sign with me. You'll be under the same umbrella. It won't be hard to make the fight. This motherfucker been waiting for that goddamn fight for what, 2-3 years? 2-3 years? That motherfucker would never see Anthony Flopshua, man. Then people got the nerve to say, he ducked Anthony Joshua for the money. Now I will say this: his big dumb ass, he did outbid himself when he had the opportunity to fight Anthony Flopshua. He was another motherfucker they did go to though. Now I will say this: they did offer King Kong something for the Anthony Flopshua fight. But his big ass outbidded himself. I will give him that. I will say that. Because when Big Baby Miller popped dirty for the PEDs, they needed a fucking opponent immediately. They needed one immediately. And I think they offered, but here's the thing, man. I don't really think they offered King Kong what he should have got, though. They say King Kong outbidded himself, but I think Eddie Hearn tried to lowball him. Man. And he tried to give him an offer that he knew King Kong wasn't going to accept. In other words, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I tried to get him to fight, but he outbidded himself. No, motherfucker, you lowballed him. And the thing is, man, here's the thing about King Kong, man. He got a daughter, man, with special needs. Okay, he got, a special needs daughter. And that shit take money. That take a lot of money, man. And the only motherfucker that's going to fight him is Deontay Wilder. And that's good because Deontay Wilder is the only heavyweight who can offer him the biggest payday any fucking way. So, very hyped for that fight, man. But would I be surprised if King Kong pulled it out? No! Hell no! He's fucking dangerous. Cuban slick ass southpaw. Big motherfucker, man. Would I be surprised if he won? Hell no. I know a lot of people probably, well, we lost to Ortiz. That's because these motherfuckers don't know about King Kong Ortiz. Do your homework on that motherfucker if y'all don't know about him. Dangerous. The second best heavyweight in the division. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck what them goddamn statistics say about your Tyson Furies and Anthony Joshua. They even got Dillian White punk ass ahead of him. That motherfucker would eat Dillian White ass alive. I told Mr. Stack, man, don't go by that shit. Go by what you see. Go by what the fuck you see. It's a reason why everybody running away from that motherfucker. They call him the boogeyman. He's still, even though Deontay Wilder knocking out every motherfucking body and decapitating people, they still call King Kong the boogeyman of the division. Hell yeah, they sleeping supreme. They better put respect on that motherfucking name, man. I know what's up. You know what's up. Anybody who done check this motherfucker out, man, it's a 50-50 fight. A lot of people might not agree with that. I think that's a 50-50 fight, man. That's a dangerous fight for Deontay Wilder. Man, it was something else I wanted to bring up to y'all. Oh, anybody hyped for the motherfucking NBA season? Oh, A-Rod, you had me rolling. You see they rebooting The Grudge? No, I didn't see that. Man, you want to know what I checked out, though? Anybody heard of that scary movie, The Ring? I know y'all done heard of The Ring, man. I know y'all heard of The Ring. That scary movie. Have you, all right, A-Rod, have you ever seen the original of that shit? Because you know that was a Japanese movie. They call it Ringu. Ring with just a U at the end. Have you seen that? Man, dude, I know that American version was all right, but that Japanese version, man, the only thing is I don't like to read. You know, I don't like to read all like that. And, you know, you had to read the subtitles at the bottom. But if you could do that shit, man, that shit 20 times better than that fucking Ring, that American version. 20 times is darker. They do a better job at developing the characters. The storytelling is better. That shit is 20 times better than that American version. Hell yeah. Yeah, Supreme. Creepy as fuck, man. That Japanese version, if y'all haven't checked out Ringu, look at Ringu. And that's what The Ring got that shit from. Man, I saw another motherfucking. Yeah. Oh, yeah, off the chain. I saw another motherfucking movie, y'all, called The Possession. This motherfucker came out in 1981. See, this is back when these scary movies was good. And you had a lot of underrated scary movies back in that era too, y'all. They were just overshadowed by the Jasons and the Michaels and the Freddys and the Chuckies. They were just overshadowed. But you had a lot of other good motherfucking franchises back in there. You had the Maniac Cops. You had Puppet Masters. I'm telling you, man, it was a lot of shit out there, man. And it was this one, man, called The Possession in 1981, man. That shit will fuck you up if you watch it all by yourself. Hey, Rod, you know, I was watching a video on YouTube and they said that the name of the video was 20 movies that you cannot watch all by yourself because they too scary. You know the motherfuckers had Drag Me to Hell on that goddamn list, A-Rod. You know they had Drag Me to Hell. I said, are you kidding me? That's the worst motherfucking scary movie that was ever created. Next to Cursed. If you want to see, well, you wouldn't want to see that. But by far the two worst scary movies that were ever created, I mean since the beginning of time, was Drag Me to Hell and Cursed. I think Cursed came out in like 2004, 2005. The worst scary movies ever. Oh man, The Omen ain't no joke, man. Hey, exactly. The Possession, 1981. That I'm telling you about. Guess who the main character was in that motherfucker? The motherfucker that played Damien in part 3. Grown up Damien. I didn't really care too much for that Omen. I didn't care to. I watched it. I done watched it about 10 times actually. But it's the least favorite out of all of them. Out of all 4. Well, I take that back. Part 4 was the worst. When they had Damien's daughter, the little girl, trying to do the Omen shit, it didn't work. It didn't work with Damien's daughter. But part 3, older Damien, he's the fucking main character. He the main character of that shit. It was, Tay. It was the greatest when it came to movies. It was the greatest when it came to music. Motherfuckers talk about who was better between Tupac and Jay-Z. God damn it, in the 90s. I remember when all of them was around rapping at the same goddamn time. To your Tupac, to your Biggie, to your Jay-Z, to your Mobb Deep, to your Nas. And if you ask my opinion, none of them fucking with Pac. None of them fucking with Pac. The 90s was good when it came to wrestling. Now, we all know that. We all know that. Wrestling was the shit in the 90s. It's terrible now. It's comical now. It's a joke now. I kind of think something might be, I don't know. Whether you're a mark or I told you you got the look if you're looking at that shit now. But in the 90s, it was awesome. It was awesome. What else? I mean, come on, man. TV period. TV period. Your sitcoms, your Saturday morning cartoons, every goddamn thing was better in the 90s. I think that was the best era. I think the 90s was the best era. But you know how that goes. It's a generational thing. You know what I'm saying? People gonna say, the 70s was the better, the 80s was the. I personally think the 90s was the best, man. Exactly. Everything, A-Rod. The TV shows. Everything, man. Well, nothing fucking with the 90s, man. Yeah, man. That's how me and Mr. Cleveland was. That's how me and Mr. Cleveland was, man. Man, dude, we was watching that shit, man. Dude, we couldn't wait to go to school the next day and talk about that shit. Dude, we was booking our own matches for recess time, all types of shit, man. Going around beating each other ass and having all kind of matches, and the teachers wondering what the fuck was wrong with us. It was wild back then, man. It was wild. Oh yeah, the goddamn Spice Girls, man. Yeah, they had their moment. Man, I got a lot of guilty pleasures from the 90s, man. A lot of guilty pleasures from the 90s. I already told y'all one of them, 90210. TV was better, man. To nighttime drama, to the morning, afternoon. It didn't matter when you watch fucking TV in the 90s. You was coming across a good ass show. Yeah, man. You know what, man? You wanna know what's crazy? I didn't really get into WCW Nitro until I want to say 1997. 97. That's when the NWO was starting to kind of grow its wings out. That's when I was really starting to check it out in like 97 then. Man, I swear to God, yeah, Tay, you right. Tay, you can watch any motherfucking thing you want on YouTube, dude. A lot of people talk about Netflix, Hulu. Man, everything on goddamn YouTube. If you know how to search the shit right, you'll find whatever the fuck you want to see, man. You'll find whatever the fuck you want to see, man. To pay-per-views, every goddamn thing. Only thing about YouTube I don't like is they fuck with your motherfucking numbers. You know, when you a YouTube uploader, you know, people who don't do that shit don't have to worry about it. But the people who do YouTube videos, they hate YouTube, including myself. I can't wait to get to another goddamn platform. Dude, I could go on for days, Josh. California Dreams, that you right. Another one. Man, dude, it was too much shit, man, in the 90s, dude. Fucking Saved by the Bell, Family Matters, Full House, Step by Step, Blossom. Man, dude, I got a lot of motherfucking shit that I used to watch. 90210, wrestling. Dude, sports was great in the 90s. Sports was great in the fucking 90s. Michael Jordan ran the goddamn 90s. What the fuck, man? What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for in the 90s? Yes, Martin, Fresh Prince. Dude, it was too much. It was too much, man. It too many to name, man. And that's on the sitcom tip. That's just the sitcom tip. Dude, reality television ruined television. That real world shit, when it dropped on MTV, what was that, 99, 2000? That killed it, man. That killed it. Then you had these fucking whores and the Kardashians that took the shit and really, really fucked everything up. Yeah, exactly, Tay. Exactly. Now that's the anime shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I mean, dude, it was too much, man. Something else, man. Oh, anybody excited for the NBA, man? Dude, I watched I've been watching these preseason games. Dude, I hate this motherfucker injured. But Zion, that boy Zion, man, that motherfucker, dude, you remember how you had them special players that come out like every 10 years? Dude, Zion Williamson gonna be that next player, man. He gonna be that next player. But this motherfucker got injured already, though. That's the thing, man. He didn't got injured. I think he gonna be out for. Wait a minute, Martin X-Men cartoon. You ain't lying. Tay, it was off the chain. So don't forget now, MTV, team. MTV encouraging. You damn right they're encouraging the behavior, Josh. They trying to push that bullshit. Dude, it's all kinds of shit that that TV is trying to push now, man. They trying to push that shit, like you said, the team out. They trying to push homosexuality. They trying to push all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They try to make, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit now. that they really trying to push. You look at a lot of these goddamn cartoons, man. A lot of these cartoons subliminally be pushing that homosexuality shit. I'm just keeping it real. There's a lot of shit that they pushing nowadays on TV that you couldn't pay them to do back in the 90s. Wait. Oh shit. LeBron versus his big ass mouth. And then we got Josh Ryan here saying that Kellogg's is making LGBT cereal now. I believe it. Dude, that shit is taking over the world. And you better not say nothing about those motherfuckers either. You better not say nothing about those motherfuckers. That your ass would be in a world of motherfucking trouble. Your ass would be in a world of trouble. Shit. Times have definitely changed from the 90s. Remember, man? Dude. Remember, y'all. Do a lot of shit. Just think about this shit, y'all. Remember back in the day, man, like when girls would get pregnant, man, they'd hide out, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if they was real young, they'd hide out, man. They'll be shameful. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't want you to see them like that. Man, nowadays, man, these motherfucking girl 13, 14 bellies out, happy in the motherfucker. Like this is the norm. Like this is the norm. Remember back in the day, gay people, they would hide, man. They would hide. They wouldn't want people to see them. They wouldn't want to know. Shit. Nowadays, you drive out, you see a mob of them motherfuckers dragged up, every goddamn thing, flamboyant in the motherfucker, like it's the norm. It's just a different time now, man. It's just a different time. And I will say this. I will say this. If they had been living that kind of lifestyle for all that time, man, and they were hiding out and they were ashamed, I commend them, man, for being able to come out. You know what I'm saying? And live freely. My whole point is it wasn't always like that, man. Y'all know how it was back then, man. Them people was not coming out like that. They were ashamed back then. Dude, remember? Let's take it. Let's take it here. Think about this, y'all. Remember back in the 90s? If you called a girl a bitch back in the 90s, bro, you could prepare to fight her whole goddamn family. It was that was the number one thing you didn't do back then. You ain't never called. If you called a girl a bitch, you man, dude, what you call me? Calling her whole goddamn family to come over there and whoop your ass. Nowadays, shit, that word don't mean shit to a girl. You call them bitches and hoes, now they come back, now they run to you. You call them a bitch and a hoe back then, they had their whole family on speed dial waiting to beat your ass. It's a whole different time now, man. Remember back in the day, girls would be like, oh, you suck dick, you nasty. Or remember the dude, or you eat pussy, you nasty. Shit, ain't that shit part of foreplay nowadays? That shit part of foreplay. If you ain't doing that, something wrong with your ass. But back in the day, man, shit. People be like, oh, that bitch ain't shit. She sucked dick. Do y'all remember them days? That's how people used to talk back then. Thank you, Queen Latifah. Who you calling a bitch? Man, you didn't call no girl no bitch back in the 90s unless you was ready to go to war. That's just real shit, man. It's just a whole different time now, man. But I love the 90s though. Man, y'all tripping. Celebrity death match, LeBron James versus Donald Trump. Hey man, hey, did y'all hear about Muhammad Ali's I think it was Muhammad Ali's ex-wife? Dude, she got on LeBron's ass. Now you know they had all them goddamn games in China. The Lakers and the Warriors, I believe it was. And or who was the Lakers playing in China? I think it was Golden State. But you know, they got some political issues going on over there. And they had asked LeBron a question, and LeBron was like, "Look, man, I don't want to get off into all the world shit. You know, I just want to stick domestic shit. You know, shit that's going on. You know, with black people in America, shit like that. Man, y'all heard how them motherfuckers was burning LeBron James jerseys? And there you go, the Nets. The Nets. Yep, there you go. Man, they was burning this motherfucker jersey all in the street. All kind of shit, man. And Muhammad Ali ex-wife said, well, I thought that he could have been like my husband, you know, and would have been speaking on worldwide views like my husband did. But no, he damn sure ain't ready for that. He damn sure. Well, LeBron, you know, shit, he loved it, motherfucker. I ain't Captain motherfucking Planet now. I ain't Captain Planet. You know, I like to speak on the shit that affects me, you know what I'm saying, and my people, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I ain't gonna crucify LeBron for that. I mean, if it's too much for you and if you don't really know too much on the shit to speak on it, then don't speak on the shit. I feel the motherfucker on that now. Enjoy the bro. Hey, it look like we got our goddamn troll up in this motherfucker, y'all. He tells me to lose the mustache. But I tell you what, mister, what's the name? What's the name? Enjoy it, bro. Why don't you enjoy the exit though? Enjoy the exit door and get the hell out of here. If you don't like my mustache, then go ahead and get the fuck out of here and hit the bricks. I still love you though. Rockets about the Hong Kong and LBJ called him uneducated. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's how you handle that shit. Yeah. I just learned. See this, and you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Now I just learned how to ban the motherfucker. I've seen it happen on other live shows. I've seen it happen on other live shows. And we just had our first victim in the field. I must be doing something right. Now the trolls starting to flood in. Isn't it? This is a cause for celebration. Let me take another swig at it. I welcome the trolls. You damn right, Josh. But getting back, because you can't let the trolls fuck up the party. That's what they come to do. They like to fuck up shit. But dude, wasn't nothing fucking with the 90s, man. He said he's not. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. But think about this though, Tay. Let's just say if he did speak on that shit, all right, and he was just sounding just completely dumb, he really gonna get ridiculed for that. So if you don't know a lot about it and you ain't educated on it, then don't speak on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got him on that. Charlie's sending off the goat. Kim Kardashian is mine. I KOD Wilder. Don't you? Oh, they rolling in tonight, y'all. They rolling in tonight. I love it, man. Let's keep these motherfuckers. Oh, shit. Hey, Ross said we going to have to fight for Kim K. Man, shit, y'all ain't gonna have to fight for her motherfucking ass. She'll tell y'all to line up. She'll tell y'all to line up. It's gonna be 15-minute intervals. You know what I'm saying? But y'all eventually get y'all motherfucking turn. Y'all ain't gonna have to fight. That's for damn sure. All y'all got to do is just have a little patience. Y'all will get to it 15 minutes at a time. Oh, shit. Yeah. Supreme, you know I ain't lying. That's the last thing they're going to have to do. Charlie is that dude who challenged Deontay Wilder and paid for it dearly. Yeah, man. Hey. Hey, Brandon Marshall. He said Deontay Wilder ain't shit. Man, you couldn't pay these motherfuckers to get in the ring with Wilder. Only motherfucker who ain't scared of him is King Kong. Yeah. That's right. Ray just said he hit it first. And he was the first of a long goddamn line. He was the first of a long goddamn line. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to fight for that. She one of them ones that'll give you the pussy if she like you as a friend. Hey, Rod, we knew somebody like that, man. We knew somebody like that, dude. She gave you the pussy just if you would just be cool with her. we knew somebody like that. Yep. We ain't gonna say her name. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna put her out there like that. But dude, she gave you the pussy just if you was a friend. Wasn't bad looking at all either. I was surprised. I'm like, shit, he just sounds sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. Right. So I'm pretty sure that's how Kimmy is. Oh, the best one to me, Tay, the best one to me was probably Revenge. Probably Revenge. Real Tour had broke the ice. It broke the ice, but when Revenge had came out, dude, I played that goddamn game every day. Every day. That got you know how the bottom of your cartridge be hot as fuck? That motherfucker was on fire. That motherfucker was on fire when I got done with that goddamn game. Yeah, man. And I had fun, man, on this goddamn stream, y'all. Dude, we had trolls up in this motherfucker, man. We had a damn good combo, man. The fam was up in this motherfucker. This shit was great. Yeah, hey, Supreme, it was a damn good time, man. It was a damn good time tonight. Please, y'all, listen. I got some shit to tell y'all. If y'all had like, if y'all like, hey, Josh, we had a blast last week with just me, you, and Supreme. If y'all didn't check out that stream from last week, and if y'all want y'all a good wrestling rant, check that out. KTFO info round 3 is coming this Friday. This Friday, a time my entire week. Oh yeah. Tell you know we get down, man. We party over here in the Ville. KTFO info round 3 will be out this Friday. If y'all like part 2, remember how I told y'all I was trying to come with that comical shit? You know what I'm saying? That exaggeration and all that shit. Y'all know Chuck P. Y'all know my stick. Y'all know how I get down. If y'all a fan of KTFO round 2, you gonna love my Halloween edition that I got coming out Friday. What else you got cooking, Chucky? Wilder King Kong intro is done. I'm gonna drop that soon. I'm about to sit on that for a little bit, and I'm gonna drop that soon. What else? That's it, man. That's it. Next week, for all boxing fans out there, big fight. Regis Prograde, Josh Taylor. That's gonna be a good one. Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora finally got an opponent for his fight next Saturday. He ain't throwing tables no more. He ain't mad like he was on KTFO Info Part 2. It's going down, man. Hey, y'all know I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week for Realville, Holyfield. We'll do it around the same time at 7. You know, I'll be on time like I was this time. I ain't going to be late. It's going down. Hey, oh, man, I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all, Supreme. Y'all know y'all my fam, man. Looking forward to watching your stream, just seeing everybody. Love the stream a lot. Man, you know I love y'all, man. Y'all family, man. I look forward to doing this shit with y'all every goddamn week. Every motherfucking week, man. And y'all see we even getting this, we starting to get special guests up in this motherfucking now. Now we starting to get the trolls to rolling in now. You know what I'm saying? And now that's really gonna make this motherfucker even more fun. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't afraid to go toe to toe in the promo. So C-Ville's finest. I'm up out of here, man. I'll catch y'all next week. Much love to all y'all. Listen, man, I'm dead serious. Check out those movies, y'all. They on YouTube. No excuses. Check them out, man, and let me know what y'all thought about them next week. All Hallows Eve 1 and 2, 2013, 2015. Y'all gonna see it on YouTube. You type it in, y'all gonna see some shit that's like to say like English dub, shit like that. That's the one. Click on that motherfucker. Enjoy the movie. Holla at me next week. Much love to all y'all. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. I'm up out of here, man.